seemingly unable to get very close to that wreckage. It departed O'Hare Field around 3:15 today. We still know nothing about why the plane crashed. We do know that it lost an engine, but of course that normally doesn't mean that the plane will crash. Many rescue vehicles leaving the area, more coming in, fighting rush hour traffic to get there. Just an unbelievable sight. Hundreds of people milling around, wishing that they could help, wanting to help, I'm sure. But the heat is so intense from the smoldering wreckage, it's almost impossible to get close to some of the areas of the plane that are left.
Fahey and Joe?
Jim, American Airlines 191 was scheduled to take off shortly before 3 o'clock this afternoon. It was directed to and cleared to take off runway 32 right, 10,000 feet of concrete. With the wind blowing basically out of the north at 30 knots, the big plane had a stiff quartering crosswind. According to witnesses, the plane made an unusually long takeoff roll, and with less than 1/3 of the runway remaining and the plane committed to takeoff, the left engine dropped off and skidded across to the right side of the runway. When I flew over this scene shortly after the accident, what appeared to me to be the engine and part of the cowling was on the right side of the runway with a trail of debris in between. The controller radioed, "American 191. Do you want to come back, and if so, what runway do you want?" American 191, no answer. Unable to abort at this point, the crew tried and obviously failed to maintain control. Now this will give you some idea of the size and construction of the equipment that failed today. But DC-10s have a demonstrated ability to fly with one engine out or even gone, and crews are regularly rehearsed in the emergency procedure. Whether controls were disabled when that engine ripped away is only speculation tonight, to be answered perhaps by the flight recorder, which has been recovered in the debris. But clearly, the pilot ran out of altitude, airspeed, and luck all at the same time, and with the right engine still generating maximum power, the plane cartwheeled to the left, hit nose first, and with 79,000 pounds of fuel aboard, simply disintegrated in a fireball. Ironically, the plane crashed, Fahey, in the only open space for miles is the site of the old Ravenswood Airport.
Lee was on a plane just before this one to Phoenix. Her father had